Hello everyone, I'm Steph Adams, P&O Cruises Training and Engagement Manager, and today I'm delighted to introduce you to our winter holiday collection for cruises departing between October 2027 and March 2028. This collection provides you with plenty of opportunities for exploration and holiday bliss as wide as the oceans we sail. For those of you wondering what's new, let me tell you. There's perhaps no bigger dream than that of a world cruise. Arcadia's epic world explorer in 2028 is set to turn your travel bucket lists into once-in-a-lifetime discoveries. At 124 nights, it's our longest cruise this century and returns to majestic Japan. Sailing away for a little longer offers the perfect cure for any winter blues. Aurora's Grand Tour in January 2028 will sail around the amazing Americas for 75 nights. And Britannia sails away for 21 nights to uncover Central Mediterranean treasures in February. Our new Fly Cruise holidays bring you sunshine and surprises that bit sooner. This winter collection offers you the biggest choice of Caribbean island hopping adventures, with both of our newest ships, Iona and Avia, sailing the region. Plus, you also now have the option to fly into and from St Kitts. Our Canary Islands Fly Cruises with Azura offer a great winter season choice too. On selected holidays, you can explore magical Moroccan destinations Agadir and Casablanca, with their golden beaches, souks and delicious cuisine. If you want to stay closer to home shores, the perfect winter gift could be a short break or Northern Europe and Scandinavia holiday. You can even celebrate New Year's Eve 2027 on Ventura in her home port of Southampton, before sailing away to the festivities in Copenhagen, Oslo and Kristiansand. Wherever you choose to cruise in the winter of 2027, we're sure to turn all of your holiday dreams into new discoveries. Now, this all sounds fantastic to me, so let's delve deeper into the collection and let me tell you where all of our ships will be visiting, as there are so many ways for you to holiday like never before. Let's start with our sunshine ship Avia and her sister Iona, known for her innovation. As you just heard, for the first time, both of these ships will offer 14-night fly cruises to the Caribbean, from Barbados, Antigua and St Kitts. They will both visit the Eastern Caribbean, where they feature 8 unique islands on each holiday. Because why would you visit just one? There is plenty of time to explore Barbados and Antigua further, as Iona and Avia have overnight stays across the season, depending on where you embark these ships. Tortola, Martinique, Curacao, Dominica, St Lucia and St Martin are all visited this winter. So can you see yourself island hopping on one of these beautiful ships, travelling by Infinity Pool? We have flights departing from London, Manchester and Birmingham, as well as regional flights on selected cruises, including Belfast, Cardiff, Edinburgh, Newcastle, Glasgow and Bournemouth. So wherever you live in the country, we can easily fly you out to the Caribbean to soak up the sunshine. Iona's 14-night Caribbean fly cruises lead in from £1,749 per person, based on the select price. Now, how do you like a bit of contemporary glamour? Well, that's what our flagship Britannia can offer, along with her variety of itineraries. Throughout the winter season, Britannia will offer you the chance to visit Spain, Portugal and the Canary Islands on 14-night holidays to get some much-needed winter sun. This is where anyone wanting to celebrate Christmas and New Year in style will be too, seeing the turn of year in with the Madeira fireworks as their backdrop. Britannia's Spain, Portugal and Canary Island cruises start from £929 per person, based on the select price. Once 2028 has been welcomed in, Britannia will visit the Caribbean from Southampton on a 35-night holiday, where she will visit 11 Caribbean islands, including Aruba, Martinique, St Lucia and Tortola, to name but a few. This will mean you reach the Caribbean fully relaxed after taking advantage of all of her facilities on the sea days via Tenerife across the Atlantic and the Azores on the way back. This cruise leaves in at £2,999 per person, based on the select price. Also new for this winter season is a 21-night Central Mediterranean cruise departing at the end of February, with an overnight stay in Istanbul and visits to Tangier, Morocco, La Goulette for tours to Tunis, Piraeus for tours to Athens and Messina in Sicily, plus Malta and Kiddies too. Finally, for those of you short on time, Britannia can help you to get away to northern European cities like Hamburg and Zeebrugge on her 5- and 6-night cruises, where Le Havre and Cherbourg feature too. Britannia's 6-night Northern European city escapes lead in at £529 per person, based on the select price. Our social paradise at sea, Azura, will continue to offer our Canary Islands fly cruises from Tenerife, with 2 distinct 7-night itineraries which can be combined to create a 14-night holiday. It's a great way to get straight to some winter sun in less than 4 hours of flying time. All of Azura's itineraries feature an overnight stay in Tenerife and also include evening calls to Funchal Madeira and Gran Canaria. This is perfect to see what these islands are like when the sun goes down. Azura is also visiting Agadir and Casablanca in Morocco on selected cruises. For Christmas, Azura is offering a 10-night holiday that leaves Tenerife and heads to Malaga, visiting Fuerteventura, Agadir, Lisbon for an overnight stay, and Gibraltar en route. She will then head back to Tenerife on her 11-night New Year cruise, visiting Valencia and then on to Barcelona for the New Year's Eve fireworks, before a call into Tangier, Lanzarote and Gran Canaria. Azura's 7-night Canary Island fly cruises lead in at £729 per person, based on the select price. And her 14-night cruises lead in at £1,149 per person, again based on the select price. Now let's move on to our fun all-rounder Ventura. Throughout this season, she offers plenty of winter sun opportunities in Spain, Portugal and the Canary Islands from Southampton, as well as offering a series of short breaks of 3, 4 and 5 nights to cities like Zeebrugge for Bruges, Amsterdam and Le Havre, of which some will be perfectly timed to visit the Christmas markets. Speaking of Christmas, guests on board Ventura will celebrate this on a 7-night Northern European city escape to Cherbourg, Le Havre and Hamburg with an overnight stay. Whilst her 8-night New Year cruise departing on the 31st of December is one of her new Northern Europe and Scandinavia cruises. These are offering overnight stays in either Copenhagen or Oslo and visiting either Skagen or Kristiansand in Norway, depending on which one you choose. These cruises lead in at £629 per person, based on the select price. Now let's move on to Arcadia and Aurora, who are known for their discovery itineraries and visiting lesser frequented ports all over the world. Arcadia, our indulgent explorer, will visit the central Mediterranean, plus Spain, Portugal and the Canary Islands at the start of her winter season. One particular itinerary to highlight is her 19-night cruise in November, which will visit Palermo in Sicily, Piraeus for tours to Athens, Kusadasi for tours to Ephesus, as well as Rhodes, Crete, Gibraltar and Malaga. This cruise leads in at £1,999 per person, based on the select price. Arcadia will celebrate Christmas and New Year in the Canary Islands on a 16-night cruise, where she will see in 2028 with the fireworks from Gran Canaria. Once into the new year, Arcadia then heads out on her epic Western Circumnavigation Round World cruise, visiting 37 ports in one incredible holiday. If you choose to escape the winter on this 124-night holiday, you will enjoy 2 full days in iconic cities like Sydney in Australia, Hong Kong, Singapore, San Francisco, Cape Town and Tokyo. This inspiring itinerary also includes visits to Hawaii, Fiji, the Maldives, Mauritius and New Zealand. Plus, the list goes on. Arcadia's World Cruise leads in at £14,499 per person, based on the select price. Last but by no means least is our intimate classic Aurora, who will offer you a number of chances to witness the natural phenomenon of the Northern Lights on 12-night cruises. These visit Tromsø and Alta or Bodø, as well as Andalsnes and Haugesund. Aurora's 14-night Christmas cruise is a Northern Europe and Scandinavia cruise, which offers 2 full days in Copenhagen and Oslo. Upon her return, she has a 5-night cruise to sea in the new year, which visits Hamburg and Zeebrugge. In early January, Aurora then heads off on her 75-night Grand Tour, which is a circumnavigation of South America. This epic adventure will see Aurora visit 24 ports with 2 full days to explore Montevideo, Rio de Janeiro, San Antonio for tours to Santiago and Callao for tours to Lima. You will also experience spectacular scenic cruising around Cape Horn, a transit of the Panama Canal, a call into Port Stanley in the Falkland Islands and visit 7 Caribbean islands too. This Grand Tour leads in £7,799 per person based on the select price. So I'm sure you can see we are visiting a huge range of destinations for such great prices too. We offer incredible value for money, from food and entertainment included around the clock to great service that comes as standard. There is so much included in our holidays. But what's in it for your customers? Well, if they book before the 17th of December, all those prices I quoted, and indeed any of the holidays in this winter collection, your customers can take advantage of an early bird discount of 10%, securing this with a deposit of just 10%. How incredible is that? I really do hope you've enjoyed learning all about our winter 2027-2028 holidays. For more information, please head to the campaign page on Shine Rewards Club.